Hi, it's so nice to be before you and talk about this. Whew, this is going to be a good one. I mean, they're all good ones, but I'm so delighted to share with you that you do not have to eliminate ums and ahs from your public speaking and what to do instead. Whew, if you are on Facebook, welcome. Go ahead and share this broadcast to everybody that you know, your friends, your family, your followers. If you are on YouTube, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, because it helps the video be boosted by the algorithm, because the more people can see this video, the absolute better. And I want to spread the good news. I want to dispel some myths, and I want to shine some lights and some truth on some things so that you can get really free. But before I do that, let me introduce myself. I'm Charlene, the Vocal Alchemist. I help you to use your confident voice to make money. I'm a public speaking expert. I'm a communications expert. I've been a public speaker for the past 35 years. I've been on stage in front of hundreds of thousands of people, singing with platinum selling superstars such as Adele, Jennifer Hudson, Smokey Robinson, and I have coached the most amazing platinum selling superstars as well. And I'm coaching public speakers for you to be free, confident, unshakably confident, irrevocably confident, not just to give you tips, not just to give you some sort of tweaks so that you sound confident. I want you to feel confident. I want you to be it, because your voice is your divine tool to help you to create the things that you want. It's a gift that has been given to you to activate the wealth, the visibility that you really desire. So let's get into this, because the last time I posted on Facebook about please don't eliminate your ums and ahs, it will make you sound like a robot. Oh, I don't think I've been that polarizing in a while. And it was really stunning to me, because people started to personally insult my intelligence and all sorts of things. I mean, this is the face of someone that doesn't care. I don't care. I know what I know, and I know that I know what I know. And I don't care what you've been told before. What I'm about to tell you now is going to set you free. Okay? Are you ready? All right, let's go. So, when it comes to ums and ahs, I am very aware that there is an authority in regards to public speaking out there that will tell you to eliminate them. It will tell you to even count them so that you're aware of how often you say it. I cannot stress to you how counterproductive this is. But let's first of all get into what ums and ahs are, right? Because the way that this is being taught in the public speaking space is that if you are saying ums and ahs, then it means that you are not confident. Then it means that you are not professional. Then it means that you're doing something wrong. And I say, nope, absolutely not. That is just not true. Ums and ahs are just ums and ahs. What makes them what they are is the energetic that it's coming from. So if you are saying ums and ahs because you are nervous, because you're full of anxiety, perhaps you have stage fright, then your ums and ahs will communicate those things to your audience. If you are saying ums and ahs because you are being playful, let's say you're in an interview or on a panel, somebody asks you a question, and in order to pause and to give it more thought, you say, I'm not sure about that. Or if you're on a video like I am right now, right, and you're saying something and you might need a bit more space to be like, I need a bit of space to explain that. This is what's going on in your head, right? Then ums and ahs are about you being pensive. Sometimes ums and ahs are about you being playful. So if you are, and I'm saying it now because I'm gathering my thoughts. Why? Because I'm a human. Humans do this. But I'm going to get into the whole thing about eliminating ums and ahs in a second. Ums and ahs can be playful. You can use your voice, your words, even your non-words to play, to create space, to be pensive. Your voice is your playground. So, whenever you've got an authority telling you to count your ums and ahs, and whenever you've got an authority telling you that you should eliminate your ums and ahs, what happens with you and your instrument? Yes, you have a voice. That is your biological instrument. It is the only biological instrument on the planet. The voice is the only instrument, biological instrument, that is inside of your body, right? Whenever you've got somebody telling you the rules on how to use it, guess what happens? Now you are overly fixated on abiding by the rules rather than being the creator and the author of your voice to create what you will. And I understand the public speaking space is full of a lot of people who are very anxious and nervous if they were to get a microphone or to have a light shone on them. I understand why turning to the rules or to guidelines would make one feel quite safe, and it would make one feel like they can do something well. I understand. But what happens when you are eliminating ums and ahs is it becomes the focus, when the focus actually, when you are doing public speaking, is really about enjoying what you are speaking about. It's about enjoying using your voice, whether people are watching you or whether they are not watching you. Now, I have been teaching on confidence for a hot minute now. And if you've been following me for any length of time, you will understand and you will know that I believe that confidence is a case of really understanding how your human brain works. There's two channels. There's the channel of fear, there's the channel of love. And what happens in the channel of fear, your brain starts to operate in a different OS, a different operating system. So thoughts like, what will they think about me? Oh my God, what if I freeze and stumble over my words? Oh my God, I've got a stutter. How will that come across? Will I be professional? Will I remember all of these multisyllabic terms that I need to remember for my presentation? Will this presentation get me the job that I desire? What will they think about my TED talk, my speech? That's what happens in the channel of fear. In the channel of love, the whole brain shifts into these kinds of thoughts. I love what I have to share so much. And even if you don't love what you have to share, perhaps you're at work and you're presenting on something that doesn't light you up, you can devote your presentation to the one that you love. Your precious babies at home, you can devote this presentation to them. So now you're doing your presentation and you're just remembering how much you love your babies who are at home. And you're just remembering the feeling. And now you want to give this presentation your all. You want the people in the room to feel that love that's coming from you. And even to the extent where you say to yourself, I am worth feeling relaxed and safe when I get on camera for a Zoom call, and when I get on camera for a live stream, and when I get in front of my peers and my colleagues in an actual 3D meeting in the flesh. I am worthy of feeling relaxed and safe. And so therefore I am prepared to do whatever it takes so that I feel that way, because I am worth feeling safe and relaxed no matter what, no matter who is listening, no matter who is watching, And I could talk about this for days, about being a devotee to you, your voice, being able to have that backbone to say, there's nothing I won't do for myself. There's nothing I won't let go. There's no fear I'm prepared to not let go, because I'm going to let go of it all in order to feel safe and relaxed. So then here you have this authority telling you what you need to be doing and saying in order to appear confident. My love, what I'm saying to you is about being confident. Ums and ahs communicate nothing except for the energetics behind saying ums and ahs. Now, if you are saying ums and ahs because you are nervous and you don't like the fact that you are saying ums and ahs because you are nervous, then the key isn't to count your ums and ahs. The key isn't to reprimand yourself like a naughty school child. The key is to get those pointers to shift you so that you do feel safe and so that you do feel relaxed. And so what happens is, even if you do say ums and ahs, but you are feeling relaxed and confident, tell me something. Would it matter to you? It doesn't matter. And so don't allow any authority figure to make blanket statements about your voice that stifle expression and stifle creativity. My point is this: there is no rule book to this. Your voice is like a universe. There's so much power, untapped power in your voice. Your voice is bigger than these rules. I'm telling you the truth. And if you really desire to own the power in your voice, then start with being in that channel of love rather than being in that channel of fear. And by the way, the human brain finds it very difficult to feel fear and love at the same time. And so when you powerfully switch to that place of love in your brain, where you're selecting your thoughts very carefully, where you're very boundaried about what thoughts are allowed to cross the line into your space of your brain and your thoughts, where you just say, no, I'm not available to think like that. I am not available to be afraid of what you would say about me or your judgments about me. I don't even care if no one shows up to this live stream. I'm going to say it. I don't care if nobody watches this YouTube video. I don't care if they laugh at me, if I stutter, if I stumble, if I freeze. I don't care. Because I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this because I have my own back. I'm doing this because I have something to offer, something to say, something important. When you have those kinds of boundaries, I'm telling you that you will shift so powerfully that, number one, you'll stop saying so many ums and ahs in the first place. And number two, if you ever do, it won't matter. It won't matter. It won't matter. It will not matter. And I'm saying these things because I love you so much. I want you to shift so bad. I want you to know what I know. I want you to feel what I feel. Just that confidence, that love, that space of relaxation and security and comfort when everyone is looking at you. And even if no one's looking at you, you're doing a live stream and no one's there, there are 0 views, it won't matter, because it's worth it for you to say what it is that you have to say. I have something so powerful for you. On the 27th of March, 2023, I am holding a masterclass called Quantum Confidence on Camera. I'm going to teach you the mechanics, the fundamentals on confidence, how to shift from that space of fear into love and to keep choosing it over and over and over again. I'm going to teach you how to feel so safe on camera. And even if you don't want to be on camera, you want to be off camera and feel like a confident public speaker, I've got you, because these things are transferable. These things that I am teaching you to feel so good about your voice as your biological instrument, which has been given to you to create what it is that you want in the way that you want it. If you desire to get confident and to stay there and to not just have tips to sound confident, but to actually be it, then go ahead. If you're on YouTube, put it in the comments section, #confidence. If you're on Facebook, put it in the comments section, #confidence. And I will send you a link for you to register for this masterclass. I want you to come into my space. It won't just be me talking for the whole time, even though you might enjoy that. This will be an opportunity to ask me questions, because some of these things are nuanced. And I'm a reader of vocal energy. What that means is I can hear your traumas, I can hear your blocks, insecurities, I can hear it all. Even if you were talking to me about your favorite color being green, I'll be able to hear what happened and why, as to why you're not confident, why you don't feel like you really have the voice that you really want. Because for some of you, you were told by your dad and you were told by your mother that you talk too much. And some of you have been told that you've got a big mouth and it will get you into trouble one day. And some of you were so used to being the middle child and being of service and support to the rest of the family. And you were used to the youngest getting what they wanted. You were used to the eldest getting the attention that they deserved, but you felt left out. So you stopped speaking. You stopped speaking because you stopped believing that you would be heard. Go ahead and register for this masterclass. Come closer to me on a Zoom call. Let's talk. I'm going to help you to get free. I love you so much. Put the #confidence in the comments below. And let's do this. I've got you and I love you so much. Bye-bye.